Hello, everybody. I am trying. Oh, that is so not going to work. Hang on. I'm trying to get this thing situated. But it, why is it that? Whoa. That is so funny. It is kind of weird. Hang on. Let me move it again. Sorry about this. But anyway, since you guys are on here, hey, I'm Stephanie Dees. I am the creator and owner of Chalky Decor and Apparel, but I really need to change that to Chalky Decor and Vintage something. Oh my God, it's still like, I don't know what's going on with it. Hang on. I'm going to try again. So weird. Hang on. Hopefully that is straight. Oh, let me see. All right, I've got a lot of work to do. Oh my goodness, there I am. Okay, let me grab. I'm so sorry that I was not like prepared. That thing was very crazy. I'm going to open up my, oh, my iPad. I should have already had it ready, but of course not. So, how are you guys on this Friday? I am loving it. I've almost got this packed out. I still don't know what I'm going to do in the background. I don't know. But I've got some stuff on it. I'm supposed to have a Whatnot show here at 1, but it is probably not going to happen. It is probably not going to happen because I've got so much going on. Let's see. Oh, what's going on with this thing? Are you not charged? Oh, yeah, it's not charged. I'm going to say, hey, everyone. And this one's actually from my personal page. So, so good to see you guys. So good to be here. But anyway, I'm going to leave this here so that I know or I can see some comments or whatever because it's hard for me to see them there. Maybe switching up some of my setup. Who knows what I'm doing. I've been doing some more of my pencils, but I wanted to I've got a lot of work to do. Well, darn, I didn't even take the sticker off this one. This is a little tree house that I'm working on. Or not tree house, birdhouse that I'm working on. I painted it the same color as this. I just have not waxed it yet because I'm going to do something else. I'm thinking of doing like a 3D sunflower over here, that kind of thing. I've got this that started out as this, and I painted it the same color. I had a lot of extra on, so I did that. This, I'm not doing black, I don't know. But anyway, so I thought I'd get a little bit of work done. I've also got, I think I might want to do this. Yes, I'm going to paint it. You've seen those, haven't you? Where they've painted them. What did I do on my water? There it is. Sorry, guys. I have to have water. I'm still trying to get over the cold. Yeah, that's... Good luck with that, right? I've got more spoons to do. Let's see. Got more spoons to do. Small silver dish to do that is scratched up. This is, I'm not really sure. It's real silver. Holy Moses. All of my stuff fell. So I've got more spoons to do. I've got a silver dish to do. You guys have seen that. One thing I did want to do, I thought would be fun, is I got this. It's gorgeous. It is cedar. I have refinished it, especially this side. This side I did not oil because I want to paint it. So let's paint it. And let's do some stuff for it right quick. This is going to be fun. So this, it did not have a thing on it, but what was on it was cork on the back, and so it was more like a cheese board, I'm thinking. So I did oil it with cutting board oil. I sanded it. It is so baby smooth. and beautiful. But this side is the side that had the cork on it, and there's some like chunks of wood missing here and there. But if I paint it and put a decoration on it, it's gonna look good, I think. So I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna work on this and this. So let's see what we can do. Let's see what color I want to paint this. I'm leaning toward, I am leaning toward, I've got some new colors in, but I'm thinking honey. I'm thinking honey is going to be a really pretty color, or maybe a pretty blue. Not the, I'm not going to mix up. I don't have any more to mix up. Let's see here. Apothecary. I think I'm thinking about doing apothecary. I don't think I've done, honey would work, but I think it would blend too much in. So I think we'll do apothecary on this. So how are you guys doing? I hope everybody's doing good and ready for Friday today. I hope that it's going to be a good day and a good weekend. I have been so busy between all of my daughter's appointments and us doing different things and me being sick. It's almost been one of those where it's just been so hard to get anything done. And that is why, more than likely, well, darn. I thought I had another, I think I'll do this at the top, a jute thing at the top. But this cutting board will be like, hopefully people can use it or just set it up or hang it up. It'll be like an art piece. So we're going to have that there, and then we're going to do this. I love this apothecary. I think it will be so pretty on this board. So, yes, I have been very busy. So much fun. So much busyness and fun. But I hope everybody is having a good day so far. I am, I know, I don't know, if you have never caught one of my lives before, or never caught any of my videos before, I like to do brush strokes, and when I mean brush strokes is at the edge of my piece, and I'll show you what I mean if you can't really see it. But at the edge of my piece, especially like if I'm going up and down, I like to leave the edge a brush stroke. I like it to be uneven and things like that. I like for it to look authentic, handmade, vintage, and it's okay if it has not so much of a crisp line on the edge. Like this one over here has a crisp line, so this one doesn't. So try to mimic that. It's hard to mimic. It's harder. It's easier to get. Now, this is what I mean. See how it's not perfectly straight or perfect with everything and on the sides and everything? That's what I mean. So now we're going to get this dry. And I'm going to put this up at the Urban Market. I love this color. I want to get it dry for right now. But I hope everybody's having a good day. Hey, Ashley. How's the girl? How's the boy? How's my Carter and my Hazel? I hope you're doing good too. The Urban Market, if you are local to us, they are having a Last Call for Fall event, and that was one of the, I had to run some stuff up there for that, replenish some stock so that I'd have some stuff up there. And there's a big sale, and on my booth it's 20% off everything, so it's not just fall stuff, it's everything. Oh my god, fur. Samantha has been cutting fur over here on this side. She's supposed to stay on that side, but she don't always do it. She's been cutting fur up. So I'm going to get this dry, and then I'm going to put on a transfer. And I think what would be cute, okay, that is dry. And I'm also going to put it on this too, so hang on. I'm so excited about this one I got. Where did it go? Let's see, is this it? Yes, this is it. Okay. So, ta-da! I got the IOD. Oh, my nose. I just hit myself. Painterly Florals. So these look like paintings. And sunflowers. So, I'm going to do a little sunflower theme for right now. Okay. So, that was a quick and easy one. Oh, I think... Okay, we're going to use this page up. So, I think I'm going to use this one and a couple of leaves maybe. All right, let's see here. Let me find my scissors. This is so easy and fun to do. I kind of like it. No. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'll cut a little off. Okay. We are going to have that there. And then I'm going to cut this off. I know, it's so heartbreaking to cut that part off, but I just want it to be like this. Have fun. Now, I'm going to get a couple of these leaves. Let's see where I want them to be. Oh, yep, got to get some work done. So why not just turn the video on or the camera on and go. So I want to put this back here, I think, and then this up here maybe, like that maybe. So yeah, that will work right there, and that will work there. There, that'll look good. That'll hide up under there. Yep. So let me grab, where is oh, there you go. I'm kind of going to hinge it, I think. I think I want, it like this. So I'm going to do this. Get that up there. There we go on that. What did I do with my stick? These come with a stick. You know me, I don't have to have it perfect. And that sometimes is an excuse for me just not doing it perfect, but it's okay. I'm okay with that. Here we go. We're gonna do this one like this, I think. There we go. And there we go. Come on. There we are. But that's what makes these look so good. And now, peel that off. And it should fit right down there. Easy. So easy. Take the tape off. Rub, 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 rub. It just comes up just like that. I'm gonna rub it really good on there. Then I'm gonna take some 220. Oh my God. Hang on. I'm gonna clean it off because I've been working on my pencils, my teacher pencils. And do a little bit of distressing so it's not just perfect around those edges. Wood. My apothecary is coming off on my wood, but that's okay. I'll get it off in just a second. Do it this way too. So it's just not one way. There we go. Now, little mix there. I had, let's see. That's not. Okay, I'm gonna grab a little bit of water. Which one was it I was drinking? I'm just gonna pour it, so, or clean off that wood, and we're gonna let this dry. Wipe it toward the paint. There we go. So as not to wipe the paint on the wood even more. Okay, so we cleaned it up. We're gonna let that dry for a second. Let that dry before we do like a darkle on it. Which I may not be, I may just do wax. Probably do wax. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry. And now we're gonna come over here and do this one. So this is that milk paint, the Harbor, the color that I painted this. And I'm gonna put this somewhere. I'm going to grab my sheet, and I want to, I like the stem, but it goes this way. So I'm thinking about putting the sunflower over here and the stem down here. Let it wrap around maybe. Okay, hang on. So that means I have to put the stem on first because I want the sunflower over it. So we are going to do it like this and then just have that wrap around like that. I'm gonna miss some of it, but it's okay. I could do this one. I could do this one this way. Oh yeah, let's do that. Hang on. I'm gonna get the stem. There we go. And then we get this. These flowers are really big, but I like them. It almost will look like it's that the little thing is hiding behind the sunflowers. There we go. So this is this one. I want it to, I think we'll do it like that. And then we'll do this over here around the edge. And we'll bring it up to here. Okay. So we'll crawl up the edge. Like that. Let's try. This is rough wood. Okay. No bueno. Hang on, my paint's coming up. So I gotta do something a little different. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have sealed it first, because I did not seal this. So, the paint came up. So we're gonna see, I'll have to somehow get it to stick back down. Yeah, it's up. It's completely up. So, I don't know, it won't just pull off, and I'm afraid to pull it off to show you, but you can see that the paint is up. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get maybe top coat. Oh. Oh my goodness. Come on. And get it up under there. It might activate the paint though. Gosh. I promise you. Oh, tell Hazel I said hey, if y'all are still on here. Woo. I promise you I work out. Actually, I hadn't in a while, so. My theory is that this is going to stick back down. I don't know. Might not. It might not, and I might completely waste my time with it. I don't know. Who knows? We're going to do that. So there's that. And then the sunflower that I'm going to do is here. So I think what I'm going to do is gently put some of this on there. Because it is definitely flaking up. That's what I wanted it to do here, but it was like, nope, not doing that for you over there. I'm going to do it for you here, which is, I love it, but when I'm starting to put something on, that's when you're going to do it. All right. So there we are. Yeah, it's activating it. I can see the cracks starting, which is fine. It's fine. Let's just see what we're doing. And I'm sitting on a board. I need to do something with this board. I hadn't decided what I want to do on it. I'm not going to do Halloween. I want to do something Christmassy on it. This may be a wait and do something else kind of thing. So what I was hoping would happen is that transfer would stick back down, but I'm not sure that it will. And I'm not putting a lot of heat on it. I just want it to dry. Oh. So yeah, I just want it to dry for right now. I don't know about this. All right, we're gonna let this dry. Let me see if that is ready to go over here. Yeah, milk paint's definitely one of those that I'm learning. All right, here this is. So isn't it cute? Oh gosh. I'm gonna do oil, or no, not oil. I'm gonna do clear wax on it. Let me grab it. Because the front side is clear wax too, so. Woo. Basically. Oh, I got a lot. There we go. And we're gonna let this sit a little bit, and then just that edge. There. Now we're gonna wipe it. There's that. Trying to find something to wipe it with. Doing this thing back here, definitely got all of my extra rags used up. I gotta get me that excess off. Yay, this is done. That was so quick and easy. I gotta tag it and take it up. So yay. Like I said, this side's the decorated side, so it's not the food safe side, but this side is the food safe side with the butcher block coating on it. So yay, I'm gonna get that one up. Have to put it up over here so it won't get paint on it, because I'm pretty bad about that. All right, let's see. Are you dry yet? Almost. It's almost dry. Let it dry. One more thing I was gonna do. I'm gonna do this. So this is gonna be fun. I'm not gonna do this though. So let me get this cleaned up. But I do want something similar, but I need the cottage colors and not I think I'm going to go with garden sage. All right. Let me grab it right quick. Wasn't planning on that one. Where are you at? There it is. I think I'll go with garden sage. I don't know. I got to get me some more colors. I think I will do garden sage. This is the first time I've done a silver. It is the reason why I'm doing it and not just selling it the way it is, because this broke off. I dropped it and this broke. The handle broke. So what I did was I super glued it back on with a strong metal super glue thing. So it is strong. It will definitely hold up even with the lid. So it's good, but it's not, like I said, it's not like the absolute perfect. And so it would be fun to turn it into like a garden water or something like that. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'll stir this up, and then I will get, I really need, there's that, hang on. I'm going to clean this brush out. So this is what I do with my excess water. What was I going to, yeah, I was going to use that one though. Is when I don't have enough. So I clean my brush. I use it, especially if it's the similar color. It'll be okay. These are old, or not old, but the cheap brushes. Okay, we got that. I'll set that out of the way. Now let's do this. So this would be fun to take up too, but I don't know what I'm gonna put on it. I might put the sunflowers on it as well. So it'll take a few coats. I don't know if I want the lid painted. I haven't decided yet. So this is gonna be fun. I've painted silver before, but I've never painted it like this. It'll take a few coats of it. So this will not be probably a completion all the way through. And yes, I shined it up, and you can already tell it's tarnishing again. I'm like, okay. You're old, and it's got a lot of, it had a lot of wear on it. Let's just say somebody loved it very well, so I think it would be a cute garden waterer. Someone who is that extra special gardener. It would be cute. Oh, I'm dripping paint on myself. This is fun. I'll tell you what, this school year has been rough for us. I don't like 5th grade at all. I mean, for me, 5th grade was fun. And it's not grades. Oh, I do not like the 5th grade preteen years. It's not fun. And when the school doesn't help with a child's disability or whatever, it's like, oh. But she's great with grades. She's making hundreds and everything else. It's the other thing, the emotional, social side of it that's terrible. The expectations that they put on these kiddos. is so hard. So, okay, so let's get to talking business. I am close to, I hope that by next, oh wow, that right there is like, I don't know if you guys could hear, but it, my voice kind of rung it. That was weird. I don't think I've ever had that to happen. Am I that loud? But anyway, so if you haven't already, and you're just now finding me, hey, I'm Stephanie Dees with Chalky Decor. I introduced myself at the beginning, but I don't always get a chance to say it again, or I don't think to say it again. And if you're just catching me in the middle, I'm the owner and creator of Chalky Decor, and it says apparel, but I haven't done shirts and stuff in a long time, and I won't. But I do vintage mostly now. That's where my heart's at. Upcycling vintage, like this piece that would have went in the trash. I also love furniture. I love redoing furniture too. Like the piece behind me, I did that, and I did it on a live, or at least part of it on a live. But that's what I do, and so if you like that kind of content, you can give me a follow, and you can recommend me to your friends. I am a local. I have a local booth, and I think that I'm only going to do this, the body of it. So I have a local booth here where I'm located in Cartersville, Georgia. I don't mind telling people that. I have it at Urban Market. And yeah, let's see if I can get that right there. I might need a smaller brush to do that. Okay. I don't know about the top. I think I will. Okay. We will. We've just made a decision. We are going to. But what I like to do, I do like to come on live and work and do things that I'm putting in my booth. If you want anything from me and you don't live around me, you can just message me. Or I like to do Etsy. I don't have my website yet, but I am very close to doing my website. But Etsy is a really safe place to do business, so I'm good with sending you there. If I have to list something that I don't already have, I will do that just for you. So there we have it. Okay, now I know that I want to work on I do have my wood glue, I think, in here. A 3D of this. A 3D sunflower. I might actually put sunflowers on that too. Let's see where we're at with this. I know y'all probably want to see that. Okay, this is dry, so I'm going to, yeah, not all the way. Let's get this dry. I sell products that I've finished. I do not sell the paint or anything like that. I'm not affiliated, I'm not associated with them, but I love them, and this is what I use. So that's what I like to work with. So that's what I work with. If you want to know what they are, I can tell you. So just ask. And if you have any questions about what I'm actually doing, just ask too. I'm happy to show you what I do. I like it. I have fun, and I have fun sharing, so. All right, I think that is good. Doesn't appear to be coming up anymore, so we're gonna run with it. Is it this one? Was it this one? Was this the one I was gonna do? I think, maybe. And wrap it around. Okay, wait, because I was gonna do this too. All right. We're gonna wrap it all the way around this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this too. I got that. And I need to do this. So we'll get back to the birdhouse and what I'm going to do with it while this dries. What I'm doing is just putting like a top coat on it to seal the paint in, hopefully, because I had a problem with that coming off. All right, I'm going to stick that there. And this is going to go here. That's going to go there. And you know what? I think since I've got the, I don't know. Since I got Garden Sage out, this board is driving me nuts. I've had it over here for quite a while. I don't know what I'm going to put on it. I might put something on it, but this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. But it is just a raw piece of wood. I think it's oak. It is certainly not pine, but I think it's oak. I don't know. I get things brought home to me is what happens. So I don't know exactly what I'm getting sometimes. I do know that I do know most of the time what I'm getting, but sometimes I don't. And this is one of those. This came from a cabinet tear out, I think, is what it was. It was bound for the trash. I got it. So, there you have it. I'm a rescue mission. There's no way this is going in the trash on my watch. I may do the sunflowers on this. That would be pretty, wouldn't it? I'll put it at my booth. Sunflowers are, to me, still a little bit of fall. But when I think about stuff for my booth, I don't necessarily think perfectly seasonal things. I think gifts. And not all gifts, not everybody wants just a seasonal, like a seasonal gift. If you're buying someone a Christmas gift, you want to buy them something that they'll put up all year. So that's why I would create this now and put it up. I might actually put welcome on this and the sunflowers. That would be pretty. To paint welcome or do a 3D welcome. I'd have to cut it out myself because I don't have a laser. I do have a small CNC machine where I cut hearts out and things like that. That is like a production thing, small pieces. I'm getting tired of that. Just trying to get some paint on the board. Like I said, I don't do perfect lines. And is anyone eating? It is lunchtime. What are you eating? Tell me. I'm hungry. It is lunchtime when I'm on here in the the eastern part of the U.S. Tell me what you're eating. Darn. I went a little over on that. That's okay. Like I said, this is a first coat, so. All right. Just trying to get some things done here. That's a first coat. There we go. Maybe something's dry enough for me to work on something else. There we go. So that is our first coat. That's what I like to do. The edge don't go all the way to the edge kind of thing. So what I'll probably do is sunflower here, a bud here, and then do welcome. Welcome to my garden, something like that. We'll see. I'm gonna set that to the side. And because I have these, this one I might do on that. I don't know. I might, you know what? I might. This, so I've got this and I've got more that I can use somewhere. There's leaves. I might use them there. That is trash. Okay. That's the edge of a sunflower. I don't know if I need that. Okay. And that's a stem. You never know when you need fill-ins, so I'm going to put that to the side. This is going to go on this. Another thing I'm going to do is, because I think I'll put it here. Yep, that's still wet, so, and God forbid me getting this small brush. I mean, really. I'm just scumbling. Isn't that the term for it, for paint or drawing? Scumble. Just as long as I have it on here. And then I think, how is that? Let's see, we're gonna do that one and we're gonna do this one here. Okay, so a little bit. When I'm done, I'll do the whole thing in that. So, a little bit over here. Just so I can get the leaf on. But yeah, when I'm done, I'll do the whole thing. In big top. All right, what else? Let's move on to, I got a million things going. This. What I'm gonna do, oh, hang on, I don't even have it over here. Air dry clay. I wonder. Okay, I'm still here, but there we are. Okay, that's not so bad. Let me grab. Wait, what? Okay. Things are falling. Nobody got hurt, I promise. Okay. No one got hurt. I'm gonna grab, this is Thicket. It's not cornstarch, but you know. For this air dried clay, you usually use cornstarch, and I actually probably have enough in here to do. So I want this sunflower to be like here or something and wrap around, maybe here and wrap around. So that's what I want to do. And then I'll paint it. I'm hoping it'll stick. Knocked it over. I think it will. Got green on it somehow when I knocked it over. I've got a fly in here for some reason. It's weird. But we're going to get it on, and I won't be able to paint. Oh, well, I will paint, but we'll see. Oh my, this stuff's tougher than I thought it was. I'll warm it up. I just like to warm it up. I like to, I don't know. I just like to work with it. And then just push it in. Like I said, I do not carry any of this stuff, and I'm not affiliated with it. But I love to work with it, so that's what I'm doing. And I love to craft with it, so. And it makes really good stuff to have finished products that people like. So that's fun. I do the inside first, and then go through the outside. Okay, come on. That did not want to stay in there. It wanted to join my thumb. I may do a small one too. I don't know. And a leaf. But maybe not a stem. I don't know. I get quiet when I do this. It's just so much fun. Takes your brain to a calm state. But anyway, what I was saying about my business is, like I said, I'm gonna do a website. I'm hoping to get it up and running by the end of next month. So the last time I made a goal and I set it on here, it happened, and it happened a lot sooner. So I'm not sure that that's going to happen this way for this. And that was for a booth, and I actually got it up. I wanted a booth by Black Friday. And so this time I guess I could say that I want a website by Cyber Monday. Maybe. How about that? We'll see. So that would be later than the end of October, but it would be good either way. Get some more. Almost done with this one. I love to play with clay. My Samantha does too. We like to. She does polymer clay or air dry clay. This is air dry clay as well, but I get her the that grayish kind at the hobby store, and she loves it. We've got a theme for Halloween going on, and we've got 4 skeletons, small skeletons. I'm not buying those big ones. I don't spend that much money on, as it is, these are going to take some money. I don't spend that much money on Halloween decorations if I don't make it myself. But, so, let me find my brayer. So, what we're doing is we've got the skeletons. Walgreens had them on sale. And, we got that. So, with that, we have, a space to put them, and she has a theme, a story that she's doing where there's one who's going to be a girl, and she is going to have, she's an influencer. So our Halloween is based on an influencer, a female influencer, I guess. She's going to have filled lips, so we got wax lips for the lips. She's going to have really high built out cheekbones. And so she used the clay to develop the cheekbones. So this is going to be a really fun influencer. And we want her to have on, she wants her to have on, not we, she wants her to have on a sexy bikini. So the other skeletons are guys. And they are going to be there with their mouth open. So impressed with this influencer. So anyway, that's our theme. So it's going to be funny. But they are not. They are just going to be the scrubbly guys, the skeleton guys, they're not going to have on anything. Maybe, I don't know. That's up to her. All right, I'm going to do this one. Get it nice and flat. There we go. And then I'm going to do this one maybe. Oh, I did not put anything in these. That one had enough starch. This one probably doesn't, so we'll see how it does. And you don't let this dry in the mold. I'm gonna do another leaf. It's gonna be all over this thing. Another leaf. It's not enough for the leaf. And a stem, maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But she loves to make things with her clay. She loves to make things with, gosh, I'm looking at a mask she's made with cardboard. She adds things to, she has a T-Rex, or a Velociraptor, the blue Velociraptor mask. And she painted it and then made it into something else with ears. So it's sort of, it sort of looks like a dragon, those dragons that have the thing coming out, but it's got ears instead of things coming out inside of its head. So it's funny. It's funny some of the things that she does with the cardboard or her mask or whatever it is she has. And she's 10, so she's getting very creative and loving all the stuff. Okay, now the stem. I think I've got enough here to do the stem. Probably. And then I'll put the rest of the clay in a Ziploc bag, probably. And so I'll show you what all this looks like. I think I kind of need more on that one. There. And see, that's what it looks like. And then you just know. Just kind of get it where you can peel it out. And some of it might rip. Or you'll bend it or whatever. The big ones sometimes are harder to get out to me. Just be gentle with it. I don't know if you guys can see that. But I love the sunflower one. And once it starts coming out, it really doesn't take much to get it to come out. Come on. Come on. Especially the sunflower one. With all the sharp petals, it's kind of difficult. Come on. Oh, my Teflon sheet is getting, there we go. Just put her down. And so there it is in all its glory. Oh, I had some extra here. So I will just cut it. Evidently I rolled some extra on it. we go. Looks great. So we'll put that there, and then we'll get the rest of them out. We'll get the leaf out. You don't have to wait a certain amount of time. So there's the leaf. There's the leaf. Stem. Oh, the other one will come out. The little bud. If you can get it and roll it backwards, then that's good. Okay, so there we have it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now these have to be glued. Sorry. It's spam calling me. So I was thinking of doing it something like this and having it fold around and then pushing it through there like that. So there we have that, and then there's a hole behind it. So what I'm going to do is cut. I was like, did I just do that? Just follow the hole. I don't want it to fall in though. And cut the sunflower so that it looks like maybe the little bird, the sunflower is here. And so there it is. So now let's glue her down. And yes, I know it's going off the edge, and I'm okay with that. Haven't painted that yet, but it's okay. So we got that, and then this one, just a little, there. So we got it that way. Now, let's glue it down. I'm just gonna do wood glue because this is a, like a wood, like a wet wood product. Okay. There we go. Picking up my pieces of clay because I can put them back. That's probably what I should have done over there on that one. Now I'm gonna pick it up and do a lot of glue. Wow. And I might end up, because this glue may dry yellow, more than likely, I may end up going back over it. It won't affect the sunflower because, hey, it's yellow anyway, right? But it would show up on the blue. So I'm going to go up the petals with the glue that's on my finger. Like that. Ah, got it on that. Okay, clean up before I, now you could probably use another glue. I don't know. I'm gonna move this around so I can, I wouldn't know. Let's see what I'm looking at over here. Yeah, I need more. I'm gonna go up the petals. This is so fun and easy to work with. No. Like I said, I am not affiliated. I'm just telling you, you wanna have fun, get you some of this stuff. Now, and what I'll do is you're supposed to kind of like paint it, so maybe I'll paint over it. I'm gonna jump out of here right quick and just go and check my email, see if there's anything going on. That was a spam, so probably nothing. Oh, why? Okay. I always have to be on the lookout for phone calls from the school. I don't see anything. Okay. Now I'll go back to Facebook and see if I've got. There it is. I can see it again. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so now we got these down, and now I have to determine where I want these to be, these others. And I was thinking maybe putting this here and maybe here, and then kind of wrapping it around, something like that. Okay. This here. And wood glue does not set up fast. So if you want something that sets up fast, you gotta have something else. But I'm okay with it. And I'm actually going to just cut this edge off and put that there. But wood glue does work on this. So this blue paint is really my primary background paint. It may not end up this way because I'm using wood glue, and wood glue will dry yellow. And I don't have any more Harbor, so there we go. We got that part done, and we got that. And I've got 2 leaves. I could do this here. Where in the world? I guess I could put the other leaf on the other side. We'll do that. Here we go. Gonna put that there. And wipe off as much of the glue as I can. So there's that part. And I'm touching, there's gonna be yellow glue marks all over this thing, but I will probably repaint it. So just so you know, hang on. Something else I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna push the clay into the other, hang on, I need my glasses for this, of the stem. Just to, and then I'm gonna texturize it. Just to make it look look like that was actually meant to be together. Yeah, I mean the glue is already drying, so good thing is you can paint over it. So if you have, like me, a second thought, and once you paint over it, this might chip up some, and you might can sand it back and see more of that. Okay, so we've got this. There's the front, and then we've got a side. I'm thinking that I'm actually going to put this here or here, but cut it out so that where are you at? You're right there, I think. Come here. Hang on. put some back in just a minute. Because I want you to see the petals of the flower. So the leaves are the afterthought. Whoops. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue it down. And we'll also cut out that hole too. Oops. It's all over the place, guys. Okay. But this is the fun stuff. It's gonna be so pretty. Get you back to where you were going. There we are. Clean my fingers off. Let's see. That's what I like about the clay, is if you don't really like the shape of something, change it. I love it. All right. So I've glued it down. Now paint will more than likely make all of this look a little more cohesive. But I cut out too much clay. So I'm putting more back in and blending it together. I'm blending it with the razor blade, my X-Acto knife, and this one I did not cut too much off. This looks like it needs to go. Here we go. Now, I'm actually going to move the leaf over. Instead of cutting the hole out like I did down here, I'm gonna move the leaf over. There we go. Now, this clay definitely cracks in as it dries. So, a couple of things you can do. I have seen other of the artists do that work with this clay. I'm going to paint over it real fast with anything. I think I will do let's do honey. We'll do a base of honey. I had it shaking it up earlier. We'll do honey. All right, let me grab, do I have another stirring stick? I have a ton of pins. Okay, get it stirred up. We'll do honey. That way it's a pretty good base. And honey looks pretty good on top of that. So we'll get it stirred up and start doing it. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. Yeah, honey is a pretty good basic color. And I will grab, I need a little bit smaller detailed brush then. what I've got just lurking around. I've got some in water. This is what happens when I get in a really high productive state. That's why I have to have a million brushes. This, I think, had white on it, so it'll be okay. So we're just going to paint it. But not clump it. Because we want the clay to dry but not shrink too much. So I am getting it all over the place. So we're probably going to change colors. Yeah, we're going to change colors. Okay. So it's going to be fine to repaint this without getting it on the sunflowers, but we can do it. I can do it. But because the clay is so soft, you don't want to push too hard with your brush. Or you'll lose your shape. And then when the paint dries, then I'll make sure that I put pressure on it to, a little bit of pressure, not a lot, not a ton. To make sure that it stays where I want it to be. Which I think it's pretty stuck now. I am gently painting this. I'm not pushing hard. And then when I see a pool of paint, I'm just kind of scrubbing it out. And when I see where paint's not gotten, I kind of push it in. I have let this dry before and then glue it on, but it wouldn't be the shape, or it can shrink. So this is pretty well stuck, so that's good. My glue is sticking. I could have done the garden sage on it, couldn't have? At least the leaves, but this will be fine for right now. Like I said, we just need to get a coat on there. And then it's going to be fun repainting because I definitely wanted a different color. So pretty though. I love this sunflower. I think I'm on for a long time today. I think I came on like a little after 12 maybe. Ooh, this leaf's kind of hard to get in if you don't have a that clay goes all the way in there, so Okay, we got that side done. Now we're going to do this one. Like I said, I'm probably going to change the color because I don't have any more Harbor. I got to order some and then it'll take forever. No, it really don't take forever to get here, but I'm so impatient and I don't have a milk paint person near me. I need to carry milk paint is what I need to do. I do need to carry milk paint. That way I always have a supply. I will have to look into that. Making sure I got all the way up to the edge. I don't want to see any raw clay. There we go. Okay. Now, I know I'm going to start working on, so there's that. We're going to let it dry. Where did that? There we go. Now, is anything else dry enough for me to work on? We're going to find out. And we're going to let this dry for a second before I... how many projects do I have going on? We probably won't use that again, but I'm going to back it up and let it... We've got this. Okay, y'all ready to try this one again? There we are. So we're going to work on this. Like that. That should work. Okay. Get my hands clean. I don't think I'm ever going to get them clean. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull that off and then... Let's see what we got. Let's see if it stays. I probably should have done the side first, but because I want to wrap it around. Get where I can. I can see it sticking. There we go. Okay. Part. I'm just going to go around it and it's kind of hard on this contoured part right here. Woo! I mean, you know, it's working, but it's kind of hard. Let me see if I can get this off next. Okay, I'm good with that. we're down here. Right where I did not put, I guess I didn't go far enough with the sealer. It started coming up, so that's okay. I will get it there. Okay, now I think I've got all the flour done. Now it's the sides, especially this side, that I want to see how it just came off like that. So you have that. That looks like a fire. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna line it up. Make sure that's down. Line it up. And hang on, because this is here first. Hang on. I didn't realize that was off. There we go. There we go there. And that one there, and we're gonna pull that off. So then I've wrapped that part around. Now I'm gonna wrap this part around. I've got it all over my fingers. That's okay. Ah, come on. I want you there. It's off the plastic, but it's not quite where I can just set it down. Come on. So it takes a little bit of finagling. And we're gonna do that. Hang on, because I want to do something. I'll take this. Put in there. And this. Put here. So it is like the thinnest, absolute thinnest sticker, period. But as long as you've got like the colors and you've got them layered, they do a pretty good job. And you can tear them to be what you need. And see, with that, I will sand it. So we've got that. And so there's the stem and that. So what I want to do with this one is put it here. That's why I did the stuff on this and a little bit over there. So hang on, because this leaf, I want to add it to it, but I want it to be here, right here, and I want it to wrap, and then this leaf is going to go here. So yeah, I want it to be here. Now we're going to put this on. There we go. That down. Okay. Now we're gonna, as if that is attached, we go. All the way down. There we go. So there's that. And I will do a, make sure every piece is stuck down. I will probably do, now this I can leave blue because it actually did pretty good. Getting stuck back down. So yay! I got that. So it goes over to the side a little bit. There we go. And this is gonna put like some plants in it or something. Not that, but you know, I will get something to go in it. Yay, we got one project almost done. I'm gonna seal this with Big Top the rest of the way and maybe do a, oops, I got one back here. And maybe do a, another dark oil wax on, the oil wax. So yay, we got that done. And let's see, what time is it? Oh, you know what I gotta do? Oh, la, da, 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 da. I've got to go and move. Oh, I may have missed it. Oh, darn. Okay. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna have to get off here and go and do what I need to do because I think I missed. I was working away and I missed my Whatnot show. So let's see what I got. I can keep working if I can move it. Hopefully I can, because I don't want to lose everything. Oh my goodness, it's ridiculous. I can't. I've got to start. Okay, maybe so. All right, I think I was able to do it. So anyway, I'm gonna leave that there. Okay, so now, fun for me, right? Oh, why am I even doing this? Okay, now I'm gonna finish. I guess I'm just gonna be live for as long as I'm working. I'm going to do another coat on this. On this board. Is that dried? And I just don't go all the way. Jeez. Oh, and there's that blade needs to be over here. I'm so excited that I got that to stick on that milk paint. You just don't know how excited I am about that one. I'm not trying to do a straight line, I'm just trying to get coverage to where I want it to be. Oh, I don't even have this back up, do I? Yeah, I'm excited that I got that that one to stick on that milk paint. That's good. At least I got one thing, the Harbor Blue, that I want it to be. that was a success. I just don't have another one. The Burn House is not going to stay Harbor Blue. It can't. Although it would have been great. Because that really would have been pretty. with the sunflowers on it. The Harbor Blue with the sunflower. So just painting the board to get my base coat down. Gosh, and you know what? When I went live, it was 12, and I realized I haven't even eaten. I mean, I haven't eaten lunch. I ate breakfast. I get to working and I forget. I don't skip too many meals though. Anyone can see that. Okay, now I've got that with the coverage on it. That is such a pretty green. I love it. So I've got that with the coverage on it. I can actually celebrate this one. I'm actually going to set it up here. I'm going to celebrate that one. Okay, now let's get back to this one. I will jump off here, I guess, about to. Do as many things as I can. Get another coat on this. So I can get it completed and up to, well, you know what? What else did I finish? Where's my board that I finished? I don't know what I did with that one. Oh yes, here is my other board. I guess it's a sunflower theme day. You better not have. It's a sunflower theme day. So there's my board that I finished too. I'll put that one. Yay, I have 2 successes. Sometimes the projects that I do just take a little bit longer than an hour. And I like to have many of them going at one time because I hate to watch paint dry. So I have to have a lot of them going. I am so bad with the wiping paint on me. That's why I've got an apron on that looks awful. But that's okay. I'm messy. Okay. This is going to make a great little either inside water. Somebody's going to feel very cute using this as a watering can when I get done with it. When I get done with it, someone is. I need to, I guess I need to actually start going on here as my business instead of my personal page. All right. All right. Yeah, this is going to be really cute. This is a damaged silver little pot. That's why I'm painting it. It was headed for the trash bin. And now it won't be. So yay. I am way too quiet when I do some things sometimes. So if anybody has any questions, let me know. You want to know what I'm using? The colors. I do not sell the paint, but I can point you in the direction. Just use what I like. Sometimes I use a lot of different ones. Okay, so this is going to dry. What else am I working on? I'm working on something else, but that's going to be a video, so I can't really bring that one over. Let's get this dry. So this is the birdhouse box. It's not a real birdhouse, so, but I want to get the paint dry so I can put tape on it so that the glue, as the clay drops, the glue doesn't pull away. So, and I just painted it all this color because that's what I had out, and it would do a good base for the sunflowers. So this is clay, and it's like 3D. I don't know if you can even tell the difference, but the sunflower wraps around, and then I have another one over here. I'm just trying to dry the paint so that it seals the clay. And it's just air dried clay. I got a little, I'm just going to use this paint. It doesn't matter what's underneath. So I'll finish painting it another time. Maybe my next live. I might save it. But it won't be this blue, unfortunately, because I don't have any more. Well, I don't know how I did that. It's hitting it, I just don't want it to get too hot. It might end up cracking the clay. It's hot though. As long as I get the paint dry, I can tape it. Tape it down. Jeez, that's hot. Okay. I think it's dry enough. Okay. I'm gonna do, let's do front tape. Going to hold it in position, not put a lot of pressure on it. Just so the paint, or it has time to set the glue. Do a couple of them. Holds the glue to it, or holds the clay and the glue in place to the come on. I don't know why I can't tear tape half the time. Okay, I'm gonna do another one, maybe 2 more. I can tear it when it's like this, but I can't. Just gonna make sure it holds it down. So the paint sealed the clay, so the clay won't do a lot of shrinkage. The glue is going to glue it to the birdhouse as it dries. So there. I feel safe that it's going to hold it to it. And you want it to be firm, but not too firm to mush the, you don't want tape. You don't want tape mushed things. Clay. Okay, so how much more? Yeah, we've got 9 more minutes. I'm going to actually draw this, and I might do another coat on it. I don't know. Or maybe not. I might get some. I think I'm going to do the sunflowers on it too. And then maybe paint welcome on it, or do a 3D lettering welcome. I might do that. I got one cut out, I think. I cut that out by hand. I don't have a, I wish I had a laser, but I don't. It'd be nice if I did. It would be fun. So we'll get this painted up, and then, or it's finished painting. I'll get the sunflowers on it. Get it nice and dry. This side's dry. This side is not. I see a couple of places that need to finish drying. That could be good for now. Okay. It's a mess, but I feel like I'm getting a lot of things done. I got a little bit of paint down here that I didn't want to get it that close to the edge, or this one. So I'm just going to give it some more. I think that's good. Give it some more space, I guess you could say. There we go. All right, now let's see what we're going to do on this. Because I think I really probably need to go get my welcome. I don't know. I can do whatever size I want to this. I think we'll do this. And look, I've used almost a whole sheet. I did. I used almost a whole sheet today. Well, I got these leaves that I could add. I don't know if I really want to add the leaves though. But I'm going to save them. I think I'm going to grab another. I don't see another one. Let's get all this stuff off here. That's trash. It didn't go in the trash though. All right, let's see. Those are gorgeous, but that's not. I don't know why that pulled up. Oh, the roses. I love the roses. It's like it's almost like an oil painting. Oh, those are beautiful. Okay. Let's see. I think, okay. Doggone it. I don't know why I keep pulling that one up. Oh, more sunflower stems. Let's do some roses. All right, hang on. Whoa. I thought there was more sunflowers. Dang, I almost used all my sunflowers up. Okay. Ooh, let's grab another sunflower. I like this one to be here. And I think I'll grab a small one. Let's see what we're doing with this. I got just a few more minutes. We'll grab this one. I don't think I'm going to grab any leaves though. To me, sunflowers are still like an autumn thing, but That's what we're going to do. We're going to do one over here and one over there. Do them down, maybe. Maybe do them down. I think I like them down. I think I like this one down and maybe this one up. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll do this one down. So, let's do this one down. And it's that way. So, it's not very down, but it's down. Okay, what'd I do with that? I don't know if I'm gonna go ahead and go off the, I'm gonna go ahead and go off the board. I was thinking about not, but I'm gonna go ahead and go off the board. Okay. Sometimes you gotta have that crease going. Okay. Okay, there's that one. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do on the edge in just a second. Let's make sure it's down. There we go on that. And now this one. Ah, yay! I'm loving this one. It's been a productive day, I have to say. And yesterday when we got home, yesterday was Thursday, yeah, we had an appointment for Samantha. So I'm gonna pull this one back just a little bit. Took half the day, so we got home and Samantha wanted to work on stickers, and I told her, or she wanted to order stickers, and I'm like, you do know I can make you stickers because I have my Cameo and I have the Silhouette Studio stuff, and that's how I do a lot of my stuff where I don't feel like hand painting stuff. She's like, I told her, I was like, if you draw, because she likes to draw in Procreate, which is a drawing program on, she has it on iPad. But, she drew what she wanted. And so we printed it on sticker paper. And then, I cut it out. So, with this, it goes off the edge here. And she was so happy with it. I was like, okay. I always forget what I can do with my Silhouette and what I can't do. All right, we're going to make sure this is down. The areas that I want it to be. And then I have the excess on the side. So, I'm going to grab the sanding pad and bring back some wood on this edge. There we go. So you can see the wood. And then sand. All different ways on this. Pretty lightly. And then the same over here. Go heavy on my wood to bring back the wood. It kind of just pulls back the transfer just a little. There. Now I'm ready to either paint welcome or do the 3D wording on it and maybe have it yellow like that. I don't know. I haven't decided. Oh, this is so cute. I love it. Anyway, so that it is 2 o'clock. I've been on here for 2 hours. So I'm going to try and clean up real quick, and then I have to go get my girl from the bus. But this has been so much fun, so y'all have to stay tuned to what I do with this. I love it. I think it's so cute. I definitely have to stamp it before I start doing anything. I always forget to stamp my pieces with my logo. I always forget. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right quick. And my girl, Samantha, has definitely gotten into my stamp. I hardly have any ink left. She's a mess. There we go. Now my logo's on it. Not very bright because she definitely got into my ink. But anyway, I am absolutely in love with this one. Sometimes the ones that I just throw on, because I didn't know what I was going to do with that piece of wood. And I was like, I got to do something. So I just threw a color on it and decided to go for it. So there's that. It's ready for the welcome. All right, guys. And then I'll put a hanger on it and the felt pads on the back, and it'll be ready to hang up on either someone's wall or their garden or outside. So, because I'll have it sealed. But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm going to walk around. Thank you for working with me, keeping me company. You guys have been amazing. I love you, and I hope that you have a great day. So, goodbye.